G'day guys, welcome back. Hope you're all well. Today I thought we'll get into a box review of a rare MotoGP bike. You cannot pick this up anymore from anywhere. I can't even get upgrades for this. I looked at on where I could try to Google where I could get upgrades for this. I only found one person actually selling the kit as well as the front forks. I mean, I'm not going to buy two of these because these are quite expensive. You normally would pay probably about $80 for a MotoGP bike, compared to the bottom end, which is about $60. This one, I'll have a look at it. This guy here, I brought at when I went to Model Expo here in Melbourne, and it was the first time I went, and was quite surprised. So if you haven't been, it's quite good. I probably would go there again. You'll never know what you might find. You might find that hidden gem that you've been after or something like that. So, and that's what I did with this one here. Hadn't seen this bike before and don't know much about it, but once I'll open it up and read the book and see who the riders are, yeah, I'll be able to tell you a bit more. And this one costed me, it's on the back here, $195 for this one. That's because it's rare and you can't get upgrades for this. So it's one of two I've got this year for rare bikes. So this is one of them. Not much otherwise. I mean, it's got stuff on the front here. What have we got here? We've got what have we got? We got frame cowling can be removed after assemble, allowing full display of engine, and comes with high quality decals, including mirror finish bike number. So that's what they're referring to on the number right there. High quality finish, mirror finish. So that's what that is. So yeah, but so what we'll do is, I don't know when I'll get started on this one, but we'll have a look inside the box and see what you think. Okay, now we've got things set up here. I'll get this plastic off because that's a little bit annoying. As you see around the box itself, yeah, it does have a name there. It's obviously a Chinese name. Ralpho, whoever that is. Or maybe it's not. But that's the other side of the box, as we got there. So we'll open this up, and there's the price there. If you $195 is what I paid for it. So yeah, this is quite a rare bike, and you can't get upgrades for this particular bike. I'm hoping with the other one rare bike that I've got you can, but we'll find that out eventually. All right, turn it around the proper way. That's probably a bit more better to look at. There we go. Nice bike this one is. This is going to look great when it's finished. Open it up. Yeah, we'll just put the box somewhere there. Alright, let's move this out the way. I've got my black mat here. It's going to highlight our pieces a lot better. So we'll have a look at the front cowl first. I'll probably take them out actually so you can see them better, and I'll put them back in the plastic. And I'm not fond of staplers in this. So there we have our front cowl there, in that piece. So that's that. And what else we have here? Yeah, we got more staplers. Fantastic. Yeah, not fond of staplers, as they tend to move around the box, scratch the parts. So here are our side cowls, our rear seat, and there are a lot of ejector points in this. So as you can probably notice here. So I'm gonna have to clean them up by the looks of it when it comes time to getting this started. There is that, our frame there. So that's good. From the other side, it looks pretty good. Quite happy with that. So happy with that one. And we'll just, gee, I've got to make some room here. Okay, our next sprue. More staplers, I think. Fantastic. Alright. Our next sprue is, we'll have a look at the back first. And a few injector points here and there. It's not too bad. Obviously we've got our front forks there. That's interesting. Look, the what does that say on there? Ducati course. Okay, all right. Interesting. Then we've got, what else we got? We've got our engine parts here, exhaust, radiator there, and then we've got our brake calipers along here. That's an interesting handlebar, if that's what it is. So that's all looking good. We'll move on to our next piece as I put this one away a little bit. Okay, then we've got our, I won't take these out of the bag because it's got screws in here. We've got our, yeah, you get millions of these. I've got thousands of these little screwdrivers. We've got our tyres, and I'm guessing by the look of this, I'm looking for the line on these tyres, but no, there's no line on these tyres, and they look pretty scuffed up already, which is interesting. Or maybe because this is such an old kit, it's been in the box for quite some time. It's yeah, they're kind of sort of like worn away themselves. We've got our spring in there as well for our suspension there. And it looks like we've got some poly caps in here as well. So that's good. And what else we got? Open up this bag. Get rid of these sprues, staples, sorry. So, okay, obviously we've got our seats there, our rear
sway bar there. Our tyres, rims, not tyres, rims are there. So, and then we got our, try and move this in place. Our part of our handlebars, the grips, handles. And so we got our brake discs there along here. Probably gonna have to drill them out. So I'll probably drill them out just to make them look a bit better. But otherwise, it's a pretty good so far. I'm happy with what I'm seeing. Yeah, it's all looking good. Yeah, happy with that. Okay. Then our last piece, I'll not take that out, obviously. We've got our front windscreen, if you call it that. So that is that, which is looking pretty good. So, yeah, quite happy with that. Happy to, I suppose we need to see the book, don't we? That would help. That would help. And we've got our book here. And our decal sheet here. We'll just put that to the side. We'll open this up. Have a look at our decal sheet. They look fairly old by the looks of this. Yeah, it's packed well. Making sure I'm not cutting the actual sheet. Oh, God. Alright. Let's pull this out. Let's have a look at this. Okay, so just put it that way. That's interesting, actually, because you see that mirror finish on the 44. That looks quite good. It really is. It really sticks out. That's for sure. By the look of this, there's only the number 44, so it probably means I only had the one rider. But I'll find that out in the book itself. But yeah, that's the decal sheet that we've got there, so happy with that. You see how old it is. Look how old that paper is. Okay, so there's that, and obviously we've got our, this is going to be our little sheet for the tyres, which is Dunlop, I think it is here. Maybe not. No, I've got to put my glasses on. I can't really see what the... But anyway, that goes on your tyres. We'll yeah, have a look at the book here. Get into the book. There's obviously our transfers. That's nice. Yeah, so obviously when I generally start these builds on MotoGP bikes, I generally don't start on the engine part at all. I generally start on the side cowls, front cowls, rear cowls. Got to do my research on this one to find out what was carbon fibre and what was not. So I'm going to be doing a bit of carbon fibre on this. We'll go to step 2 as we have a look through the book. Just bring that down a little bit. Probably going to have to shift this camera up so you get all of it in. So yeah, our step 2 here is more the engine assembly part. Run airbox there, our frame there, and our start of our handlebar assembly. The steering damper it's got in this one as well. They're pretty challenging, the steering damper are, particularly if you paint them. That's when you have a bit of a problem. Okay, our petrol tank here, and our exhaust. More of our exhaust, turning it over, putting the exhaust on. And then we got step 8 here, which is the petrol tank itself, putting it on. Then our radiator is going to go on, tires. As we flick over to number 11 here, our fork assembly, front tire assembly, and then of course we've got all our connections for our brake cable, clutch cable, so all that as well. So in step 13 we'll go to 14 here. I'll just fold that in so we don't get confused. And yeah, more of our front assembly there. Now spring for the rear sway bar there. Our chain put on as we get further on of putting it together. And our stand there, of course. That's it. I don't know how many steps we've got in this. Then we got excuse me, our putting on our seat, the rear part, the front side cowls, our bottom cowl underneath there. And that's step 22, and that's pretty much it with that. So leave that forward to this book. I'll read this a little bit later as I'm going through the build. I'll let you know more a bit about this particular bike. Just find it interesting that there's only one lot of number with this. That's the 44. So yeah, interesting. But we'll find out what. I mean, I'm reading a bit about here about 2004. So, but I'll read a bit more about this. Let you know bits and pieces on this thing as we're going through the build. But otherwise, thanks guys for watching, and if you haven't subscribed or click the like button, that'd be great if you can. But yeah, thank you very much.